So, what do you know? Gerard is no longer the completionist, and we got a cutscene.
But now...
Well, no.
Yeah, now back to the story.
Sorry.
Yeah, now it's time to get back to plot, where this time everything comes full circle.
Including Dr. Cortex.
Yeah, basically, just to bring Icky up to speed, Entropy just pretty much pulled reins of the entire show and pretty much kicked Cortex out of his crew, and Cortex is being like, you know, we have a common enemy, why don't we team up and go give him a wedgie?
Got it. Our bad guys had to change a heart too.
Has he, though?
Bad guy. Also, out of nowhere...
They brought back Oxide from CTR.
And out of nowhere...
A femtropy.
What the fuck?
Femtropy.
I like how they both...
Yeah, so basically, like, this is the new partner that Entropy's teaming up with to basically rewrite all of reality.
And we've already said this, I've said this once, I'll say it again. They needed to give her more screen time.
They really did. Also, coming up is Disturbing Moment.
It's like,
why am I here? Should I, leave you two in peace? Look, they love each other.
Look at those fucking freaks.
it's like, I ship it.
I'm going to do one more terrible joke.
They're gonna have twincest.
Talk about twin sanity, eh?
Anyway, this is our first major look into not Lonnie Lodi, fucking Ika, his whole gimmick, basically gravity shifting. Ooh. Press the basket button to shift from, one plane to the other.
I fucking hate gravity shifting in games, all of it. I don't like.
Also, real quick, like, you make that little twin sanity jab, Iki, pay attention sometime later in this level. You actually do get to see them reference twin sanity.
Really?
Unfortunately, he already got it, so I'll just say it because you can only get it once. When you beat, you get a trophy each time you beat, a boss and all that.
No, not that.
Oh.
I'm talking about in this level, there actually is, like, a reference.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, well, just to let you know, there is a trophy in one, like, after you beat them, there is a trophy called Twin Sanity.
Yeah.
But there's, like, an actual reference in this level, though.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. There is, look, right there.
There we go.
Oh, the evil twins!
Yep, they're on screen. And that's it. They're literally on screen.
Are they both Billy West?
No, they're both Quinn Flynn.
Oh, I thought at least one of them.
Honestly, let's be fair. Quentin Flynn is the Billy West of the video game scene.
Hold the fuck. That's the electric enemy dude from Spyro 1. The one that was Force.
Also, shit, the cops are after me. Go!
Well, shit.
Also, it's like, and if you're an observant eye, there are also Gazmok scenes. We get to see more of Oxide's species here.
Yay!
Yep, which was honestly a neat little treat seeing them for the first time in the trailers. Ow!
What are those two doing over there? What are those worms?
Also, for every single fan, we're going, ooh, it's Oxide! For Crash and fam, this is the first time they've ever met him.
Yeah.
Debatably.
Though that being said, it really doesn't mean an awful lot considering the fact that they've more or less got their sights on Entropy. Like, Oxide, for all intents and purposes, is just here to, well, he's just here.
For cameo.
Yeah, basically...
Can we have a quick word on the female Entropy for a moment, though?
Yes.
Sure, what's up?
I remember when this game was first, like, getting hinted towards via, like, promotional, like, materials or, like, stickers or whatever.
Uh-huh.
I remember they were showing, like, the new designs for the characters, like Coco, Crash.
Booyah!
Oh.
Yeah, and let me guess, what you're going to say is that people were, like, just thinking is a different Entropy and all that. I was the one who fucking called. These guys didn't believe me. I was the one who called that it was a female Entropy.
Hey, I
thought it was just a redesign of Entropy, like a Neo Tropy.
That's what everybody thought until they showed Entropy in the trailer, and I was like, wait a minute, that's a female Entropy, ain't it?
What are you trying to say, James?
I was gonna say I was keeping my expectations open that the possibility could either be that or a much more feminine Entropy from another dimension.
Yeah.
I was half right, but whatever the case.
Wait, would his name be Bishon Entropy?
Yes.
I don't get it.
Go to your room.
No. Never.
Oh.
Also, there's that unique transformation, that unique death animation that Floater Crash and Floater Coco get, where instead of turning into an angel, they literally just pop like balloons.
Hold the bill there, my good sir, but you were electrified before, and this version of Crash had bones.
That's weird.
Explain that.
Well, that's a rather fucked up existence. If you're all bone, but
your flesh is balloon, but your bone and organs still exist.
Guys, all you have to do is explain it that this is if Crash was. All you have to do is explain it as this is Crash if he was Monkey D. Luffy.
That still doesn't work because his bones were elastic.
That is also true.
Still had bones.
Yeah, but how does a balloon have bone? It's dumb, okay? It's dumb.
Yeah, it kind of is, but I was about to say, like, you make that comparison.
Thank you.
You make that comparison. Is it weird that I can kind of see Luffy and Crash being best friends?
Oh,
yeah, I can see that.
100%. But also, here's another thing. Icky, you keep on saying, oh, that's weird. It doesn't make any sense.
It's a cartoon!
Yeah.
Draw the cartoon!
Wait, not only that, Icky, but you're a fan of one of the most fucked up series I've ever seen, Katamari Damacy. You have no
call
right.
That fucked up?
It's weird as shit, man.
It's cartoony and silly. This is destroying the dimensions just because you want to bone your own clone.
No. That's not the whole purpose. He was gonna destroy the dimensions anyway. He just had a partner who he plans to bone along with him.
I don't want to think about it.
But it's right there.
I mean, it's essentially canon. They want to fuck each other. Or at the very least, something close to that.
I mean, I don't know. I just find it really stupid kind of humor.
I mean, honestly, it's just one of those cases where my thoughts on the matter are exactly like that of Johnny from Johnny Bravo, where he goes all, I'm sickened, but curious.
Like, honestly, I just think it's... Because I don't think I got to share my thoughts on it. I personally just think it's kind of... I get the gross factor. I personally think it's kind of hilarious. And in a way, it's kind of fitting with Entropy's character in that the only character he would be attracted to is himself.
Yeah, no, he's the biggest narcissist in the entire franchise, so of course this makes sense, and it is hilarious.
It's funny you say that, though, because I always figured Cortex was more or less the king of that.
I mean, what's E stand for in entropy? Egomaniacal.
That is fair. However, it's the fact that Entrance always thought highly of himself and all that. Cortex, every now and then, he could say, oh, you're such an idiot. Especially in this game. So...
I'm sorry, but isn't Entrance just an egg?
Sorry. I'm sorry. I meant...
it's all fine.
I meant Entropy. Sorry. And Cortex. I meant Cortex. Sorry. Yeah. Also, fun fact.
I just find it funny there.
Fun fact. I that was a slip, and also I am happy to announce I get to voice Entrance in a little special project. I'm happy.
Ooh. You get to be the original Eggman.
I get to be excellent.
Why did Entropy make you again?
He's one of those kinds of characters, then, huh?
Oh yeah, so many puns.
If I can make a quick comment, I hate the Gasmoxians with guns because their aim is actually pretty tricky to dodge. Although there's also me just running into them like an idiot.
I was about to say, it's almost as if they're actually good at their job or something.
Well, you know what? That's pretty much...
It's like Crash it's like, I don't know, it goes like, ha! They're just like stormtroopers. They can't aim for shit. Ah!
I mean, they have some... aim. It's just a shame that they're snowball guns.
Honestly, that kind of reminds me of literal famous last words. This one military officer back in the Civil War, his regiment was afraid of snipers, and he was like, "They can't hit an elephant from this range." Immediately, he was killed by a sniper.
I thought you were about to say immediately he was killed by an elephant.
He was trampled over by Ringling Brothers.
Elephant!
They were drafted.
Elephant!
Yes, elephant.
It all goes back to elephant soup.
I'm Elephant the elephant.
Okay, you know what? We should probably start giving people the context as to why we keep bringing that up this past session. Iki, if you would.
I started playing a really dumb video game with really funny writing.
What's it called, Iki, for the kids back home?
Good night. Be quiet, please. Sorry about that.
No worries.
I mean,
But yeah, what's the name of the game you've
I just
been
showed them
playing?
like a no context clip video of a video game, and they keep quoting the one elephant line because it's the funny one.
The whole
There
thing
you
is
go.
hilarious because it's so fucking asinine. I don't understand it, and yet I love it. It's like, let's take Detroit Become Human and make
And
it
shit all over
and make
because
it
it's fun.
ridiculous.
You mean it wasn't ridiculous already?
Detroit Become Human is awesome. Don't you dare.
Awesome in a ironic sense, I hope.
It's awesomely bad.
No, Detroit. I like Detroit Become Human. How dare you all?
Destroy Become Human?
Detroit. I hate
Well,
all
I
of
thought you
you.
said destroy.
I hate you all. Do you guys even
I
know
know.
Detroit Become Human?
Yeah, it's a
Yes.
David Cage game it's a David Cage game.
It's a good, yeah, but it's one of the better ones. In my opinion, it's his best one. And this is the thing: I'm not a big fan of David Cage, but I like that game.
Rain was decent.
Heavy Rain was alright, but it got really convoluted at the end.
Also, yes, ladies and gentlemen, you did notice I went through that level with Floater Crash and Floater Coco. So this next scene's literally going to have its whatever seriousness it had shot in the foot.
Oh, 100%.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about
Oh my
this.
god.
Looks like we're en route to the rift generator.
This is going to be so bad.
The worst part is I can't even see it.
Ooh.
Doof.
Oh, God.
Tana?
Oh no. Yeah.
In this dimension too.
Seriously, you guys could literally pop at a needle's notice.
I love the Cuckoo's bobbing eyebrows back when she was tying her up.
You know, I'm pretty sure they're just in costumes at this point.
What'd I miss?
Because only their eyes and eyebrows are expressing.
You know what? Just like, because we talked about it earlier, like there's rumors talking about there might be DLC costumes for the other 3 playable characters. I hope that they're pliable in real time as well, because I would love to see like the whole thing of like after you beat Cortex, but he just has the clown outfit that's one of his rumored costumes.
But,
No,
by the-
mine now.
oh, of course, game. Of course you start playing, of course Discord, you start playing the level after the cutscene. Screw you, game.
Aw. Oops.
Yeah, right. Even I noticed you were about to go right into it.
I was hoping the timing would have just been right for me to break it without it singeing me, but I guess, Fate had other plans. So, screw it, I'll just say screw you, Fate.
Screw you, Phantom.
I,
Screw.
Yeah, see, bones right there.
Wait.
wow, that's
Also,
kind of fucked up.
screw.
I mean, as I said, it could be a balloon suit around the original characters.
Anyway, screw you, Fate. I didn't even like Stay Night.
Uh,
Fate Stay Night.
Screw you, Fate. You were an overrated file.
Anyway, by the way, news got the was as we're recording this, so that's fun.
really?
Interesting.
Hey y'all, Scott here.
I thought Scott was there.
Oh yeah, it's also with this stage where you can sort of tell that Oxide, for all intents and purposes, is kind of pathetic when he's not, surmising his own racing tournaments.
Oh,
Yeah, he's a
100%.
demon, but he's such a dork when it comes to real life.
Oh yeah, no, he's literally your typical middle-aged dweeb.
Honestly, now that I think about it, he's probably the closest thing that Crash has to a Ripto.
I mean, I guess so.
Nah. Crypto was at least a legitimate craft for like one game.
I'll debate you on that, Iki.
Well, there are also multiple games if you count the GBA ones.
Oh, he's a henpecked husband. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. A henpecked husband. That's a perfect way of describing it.
He's a jobber.
But yeah, with that said, ooh boy, I don't even know where to. Yeah, I mean, this is pretty much how much she wrecks shit with Akano, assuming you don't, run into TNT crates like a dope.
Also, I noticed
Oh, by the way, you can get that
she's no
TNT
longer
box
in
you
the
jumped
balloon
over.
costume.
Oh yeah, no. Whenever you're using a quantum mask, and I'll get to that in a bit. But whenever you're using a quantum mask, whatever it overrides whatever costume you were using at the time.
which really does suck.
Just a heads up, I have to end things off after this part.
That's fine.
All right.
After this level, I mean.
I mean, honestly, if you want to go ahead, and call it, then we're not going to hold that against you.
No, I want to watch the rest of this Neon.
Fair. We just don't want. I'm an
It's
idiot.
not all those fanciful boxes that you can't get.
Yes, you are, James, but we admitted that earlier.
Well, it's a good thing I can admit that to an entire class of idiots.
Did you say what Coco just did there?
What?
Like, as the platform was rising up, she kind of, like, clipped through it for a second.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, no, this.
I
Oh yeah, no. Oh fuck.
I
think what you should do is hit the TNT boxes instead.
Well, that's what I was trying to do. It's just that I aimed at the wrong square.
Yeah. Also, I have to post this on Twitter eventually. But just speaking of like glitches in games, one of my favorites that I saw yesterday was right after. Yesterday I beat the main story of Red Dead Redemption 2, and now I'm in the epilogue. In the very serene but very serious cutscene. In the very serene yet serious cutscene that starts the epilogue, you see these two deer basking in a stream, drinking it. Yeah, in my game, the deer were glitching around everywhere and like going through the floor, and I was like, oh, okay. Thanks for taking the Serenity out.
See like your Gmod mode for a moment?
Basically, it looked like a
nature.
Gmod thing at first.
Nice.
Oh, fuck.
Oh. Alright, well, at least I'll go the way of the Nitro Box and head out then.
Thank you for
Honestly,
joining us, man.
yeah, you go ahead and do that. At this point, I'm just not even gonna care anymore. I just want to get this level done and over with.
What costume do you give them? Okay.
Bye,
See you
thank you
later.
for joining
See ya,
us, Nick.
Iki.
Anytime. Good luck with destroying those dimensions, guys.
We're not.
I mean,
so-
not saving the dimensions. Yes, right, yeah.
Totally, abso-freaking-lutely.
Protagonist liberties.
Yeah, but yeah, you take care, Rick.
And remember,
Yeah.
Ick, elephant.
So,
It's gonna taste disgusting. I have to imagine it has to taste disgusting.
Oh, yeah,
Probably.
definitely.
actually, I wanna ask, like, what's the costume you could get in this level again?
This level you get a Geometry Warrior Coco, which essentially makes her look like freaking Hero from Big Hero 6.
Gotcha.
I mean, if I can, I'll definitely get that costume off screen. But for now, we're going into hyperdrive. Or we were, until we suddenly reached an asteroid field.
Asteroid field ahead. Buckle your seatbelts.
Wait, there you go.
We're hit. Unbuckle those seatbelts and press life.
Well, that didn't take long at all.
Yeah.
Also, I hope you guys enjoyed that cutscene of Oxide, because that was the only cutscene in the game with Oxide.
Yes, it is. And this is also, once we're done with this level, that's the last you'll hear of Oxide.
And honestly, to be fair, Oxide just sounds like a gargly version of Engine.
Yeah, well, same actor.
Also, speaking of escape pods, I think we're about to take the only one he had on board.
So, we kill Oxide. Fun.
Well, pass dispenser.
And to be fair, Matt, considering the type of game this is, you don't expect, classic video game villains to die that easily.
No, of course not.
I mean, think back in Crash 2, like, we send Engine, like, hurtling into the cold embrace of space, yet he survives that.
Oh, hello. I mean, funny for the twin trophies to suddenly make a grand appearance, but we're not going to be fighting them just yet, because we still got one more level to take care of. The Crash Landed, which is named after a scrapped Crash game of the same name.
Oh, and look, they're holding hands.
No.
Now, I'm going to go ahead and say this much, folks. I don't normally like to do this, but I don't want Logan to end up missing the rest of this, so we're pretty much going to go ahead and take a break.
Oh, okay.
We'll be back, and remember, go get some elephant soup now.
Or not. I mean, now let's stop and think about it. That does sound like something Dingo would serve at his diner. Till next time, everybody.